Uh, we're all doing hope we're all doing well. I There are a few things we would like to go over. That is about yesterday's class. That was NFTs masterclass, like an intro to NFTs, and then I'll also show you guys the few things that I mentioned that I would like to share from my screen. That is how it looks for you to buy an NFT, and then basically how the whole interface looks, how you when you want to buy an NFT, and then how to interact with your wallet in terms of signing contracts and then paying for gas fees, approving gas fees, and all of that. And I also would like to know if you guys, I mean, after we left the class yesterday, if you guys, probably went to OpenSea and at least try to set up your wallet by yourself, because the whole point of this masterclass would just be fruitless if by the end of the whole session you cannot set up a crypto wallet by yourself. It would be like a waste of effort. So please, I would like to encourage you guys to try it by yourself. Okay, it's not a classroom or a text kind of thing that there will be an exams, a promotional exams or something. This is something that you need to know how to do it. Okay, if you do not know how to do it, you do not know how to do it. There's no hidden fact about it. There's no two ways. No, there's no meandering about NFTs and blockchains. Okay, so you cannot just theoretically know it. You need to be doing it to show to be certain that you know it. So when you do it, the more often you create a wallet or you just interact with NFT and navigate this space, the more familiar you become with it, the more easier it will be for you to be ahead of your peers, and then it will also be easier for you to connect with already existing NFT communities. So I'll just jump straight to what I wanted to show you people. So let me share the screen first. Okay, now, so today I want to show you guys how it looks for someone to buy an NFT, say buy NFT or sell NFT. I want to show you guys how the interface looks, okay? Because I'm very, very certain that a lot of us here go back home to try to go over the whole thing by ourselves and try to understand how the whole interface works. My network is lagging, but I hope everyone has heard me so far.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Okay, great. Just gonna share the screen now. Share that screen. All right. All right. I hope everyone can see my screen now.
Yes, sir, we can hear you, sir.
You can see my screen. All right, great. So now this right here, okay, is Manifold. I mentioned Manifold earlier. That was yesterday. I talked about Manifold, where you can mint on your own smart contract. Let me show you guys the difference. Okay. This is OpenSea, the same OpenSea that we talked about earlier. OpenSea is the marketplace. So this is how the whole interface is, all right? This is how it looks. You have the trending NFTs, top NFTs, and what have you. It is like a storefront, okay? Like Amazon, like Alibaba, okay? But in this case, it is on the blockchain and they are selling NFTs on here, all right? So there are different NFTs. You can come here and see that there are different kinds of NFTs from the arts, the collectibles, and then we also have stuff that called, okay, these are the categories, all right? The categories of NFTs. There are art, there are digital collectibles, domain names, music NFTs, photography NFTs, sport NFTs. These are trading cards. Maybe some of you must have heard of NBA Top Shot or Ronaldo's NFT drop with Binance or something like that. So all those NFTs over here in sports. These are trading cards mostly for games. That's for GameFi. Utility NFTs are, when someone says utility, it means that the NFT has a use case. One of the NFTs that I'm going to buy today is a utility NFT, and I'll mention that virtual world, also known as metaverse. That's what we'll be talking about today. You see, this is where you can buy them, and just goes and cycles right back to art and collectibles. So this is OpenSea, all right, an NFT marketplace, and it is the biggest NFT marketplace. There are other NFT marketplaces, but we did take that class yesterday, and I shared resources on that, so you can read on that. So back here to Manifold, you see that the difference between that and this is that Manifold just goes straight to the point, that this is the NFT I want to have. This domain name here is a custom domain name by NFT God. So to do a little bit of research, background research on this NFT before I buy it, I'll just do a very quick one. You come here where my cursor is, all right? This is where you find the person's profile. This is the person's OpenSea profile, all right? When you come here, it's going to take you to OpenSea, where you can also find the person's Twitter handle and then verify that this token here is not from a fraudulent person, it's not from a scam account, it is from the authentic person that has created this NFT, and then you want to buy it, and the person is NFT God. Okay, so now this description here is part of what I mentioned as the smart contract, all right? So all of this, as I mentioned, this NFT is a utility NFT. And in the description, that's being part of the description, he has said here that in support of recent events, the artist got hacked recently. So he's just kind of soliciting for support to kind of start his life all over. not his life, not like that, but just start his whole DJ and NFT collecting career all over because he's been hacked. So in support of recent events, the digital artist, this is the Twitter handle. You can copy it and paste, then you take it to the person's profile. As this is done this and that, this NFT is the key into the NFT God Web3 ecosystem. What means is that when I buy this NFT now, I'm going to have an exclusive access to NFT God's community. I'm going to have an exclusive access to his community. That is the utility that is attached to owning this NFT. And not just that, monthly airdrop of a 1% club reward. This 1% club reward is the name of NFT God's community. So I remember just as we were rounding up yesterday, someone asked about how to get airdrops. So this is one of the ways you can get an airdrop. If you own a token of a particular community, you are eligible to getting airdrops from them. All right. So that is not just all. More editions on the higher the chances of receiving the airdrop. So that means they'll do it as a raffle. There will also be future utility and whitelist in the NFT God ecosystem as well. So this guy now basically has up to 1, 2, 3 utilities attached to owning this particular NFT, this artwork here. So this is a utility NFT. So to collect this is all part of the whole smart contract. You see the price here, 0.05 Ethereum. So far, 167 have been minted. This is the time is closing. The whole mint will not be available after 1 day and 5 hours. Here is the mint quantity. I can select to mint 2 or 3 or 4, as much as 10. But in this case, I want to mint only 1. So you come here and you just click buy token. Then you wait, and then your MetaMask will pop up. That is the signature that comes to my MetaMask. You see, you have to read this because this is the whole address. When you do this and then this pop-up comes, if you see a red tag, I think it's always around this place. It means that that contract is malicious. So you just scroll down easily and then you reject it. But if it's all pure like this and there's no red bar anywhere, it means it is good and there's no malicious links inside it. All right. So you look here that this is coming from OpenSea. This is the contract address. This means that this is the action I'm doing. So I'm minting it. Can get more info if you just hover your board over here. All right. So here are more details. Estimated gas fee right now is $6. That's about, oops, it just changed. It's about $6.2. That's 0.003 Ethereum. It's kind of low. As I mentioned yesterday, the proof of stake makes gas fees ridiculously low these days. So I'll just go ahead and confirm this, although I would like to wait until it goes down to $5 because I believe it can go as low as that. So I'll just go ahead and confirm this for the sake of the class. So we won't waste so much time. See, the gas fees is just reducing, but I'm sure it can go as low as $5. But I won't care. I'll just go ahead and mint it. And then I'll wait for a few seconds or a few minutes. When it's done, you'll see it will just pop up that it has been minted. So far so good. This is happening. So right now, this process of waiting now. This is when the miners, go ahead to carry the contract and then transfer this token into my wallet address, as well as transfer the cryptocurrency into this creator's wallet address. So now I've now gotten the token and it's now in my wallet. If I want to see that I own this, I'll scroll down furthermore to, these are the, what do they call the marketplaces that this is available. Rarible, Foundation, this is LooksRare, but I'll still come back to OpenSea to search my OpenSea wallet. All right, I'll come to here. After resources, here is profile. Come to my profile. And there we are. This is the NFT I just bought, and it is in my wallet, owned by you. That's owned by me. You scroll down here, you can see a little bit information from the blockchain, the event minted, the price minted from a null address. This is the miners to me. What time? 1 minute ago. See, the exact timestamp is there. And as I mentioned yesterday, this timestamp will remain there forever. Nobody can edit it. Nobody can change it. And that is what makes it decentralized. And this place here, when you tap this, is where it should take you to Etherscan, the blockchain. All right. So this is the interface of the blockchain. This is a different class and a different course entirely, but it's just nice to just introduce people to just see how it looks on the blockchain. You see the status here is successful. This transaction hash, that is how to find that particular transaction that I did. The block confirmations, 8 block confirmations, the timestamp just confirmed within 15 seconds. That's pretty fast. And then all of that other information. You can see my name here from droidofzion.eth. All right, so that is my wallet address in case you want to donate money to me. So that is how that looks. And then I'm glad I could show you guys that. There is another thing I wanted to mint. Okay, so that NFT I just minted is a utility NFT. All right. Now, what we are looking at is a photography, a beautiful photography, a beautiful sunset, and then the canoe with the children, and there is a beautiful work of art by an artist called Nike. All right, it's just this is also manifold. All right, so there's no big difference. Almost everybody means on their contracts now. So this is how it looks. This is Nike, right? You can easily see her Twitter here. Click it, it will take you straight to her Twitter account to verify that that is where we want to be, all right? Photographer, blah, 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 blah. This is all the information about the artist. So now we've confirmed that that is a real person. That's doing our due diligence. I always do that, so I will not make any mistakes. So in this case, as opposed to the other NFT that I just minted, being a utility NFT, this one is just a work of art. So you do not expect any utility like free airdrops in future or whitelist spots in future, because this person is an artist and the person is minting their art. You understand? So the person is not having any utility attached to this. So I'm buying this not because of utility, but because I love the photograph. So you just come here, it's tempting, come to the quantity you want to mint. I want to mint up to 2 because the price is pretty low. And then I click on buy tokens. This always happens, just the same process over and over and over again. Oh, look at that gas fees. That's that's almost $10 for the gas fees. But now you see that I now have to consider that, see, I'm minting 2 tokens at this price. All right, so if I was to mint one and then mint another one, it will probably be the same amount of money that I'll spend. So insufficient funds. Ha, gee, this means that I do not have a lot of Ethereum to buy up to 2. I do not have a lot of ETH to buy up to 2. So I'll just change it to 1. All right. All right. That's great. You just have to wait a little bit and then done. So now that is how you just go ahead to mint NFTs. And then I'll show you the last mint I have to do tonight before we go into Metaverse. All right. This, for instance, is a free claim. All right. It's also a manifold. This is like a governance or a community token. All right. Some other kind of token that I think I also highlighted this yesterday. There's no said utility to it, and at the same time, as you can see it's not a work of art from an artist. All right, this, for instance, Circles. Now I did some research on them. I know that they are a Web3 company, that they are building a Web3 social media, you understand? So I'm trying to get early access into whatever they have to drop. I think they put some details here. Just have to just do a little bit reading through that. See, and then since it's a free mint, you can just go ahead and just mint 1. You can mint up to 2. I hope I have enough gas fees for that. And I'll just claim it since it's free. And so you can stand the chance of reselling this in future, since right now it's free. Gas fees is ridiculously low. Can you see? $4 for 2 mints. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. So that is what I really wanted to, I should have showed you guys yesterday, how you just go ahead to mint the NFTs and kind of, you know, the different types of NFTs that you can probably mint from and enjoy. This mint is not completed yet. Okay, it's completed. So I go to my OpenSea, open my profile to confirm that it's all inside my wallet now. All right, you see, these are the 3 NFTs I minted. This, and this. All right, these are the others I've done over the years. So, do you have a question with that? I want to go into Metaverse. If you have a question, you can ask me. Any question? No question. No question. All right. So here we are in Metaverse. What is a metaverse? A metaverse is a virtual space where several digital resources like 3D architecture, maps, and avatars interact with users and can communicate with each other using text, chat, and voice. Infrastructures like houses and buildings, art galleries, you name it. And in some cases, vehicles can be bought and sold in the metaverse. And also fashion too. There is something very popular now. It's called digital fashion. You know all these looks like a Instagram filter. All right, that is the most common term I can use to describe augmented reality. So it is like Instagram filter. All right. So it's like Instagram filters, you know, or they're all augmented realities. So this whole technology now has now enabled people to be able to build and create a fashion brand, a whole different fashion brand on the metaverse, all right? So there's a lot of opportunities when you talk about metaverse. You can be an architect in the metaverse. You can be the DJ in metaverse parties. You can be a performer in the metaverse. It's even as common as someone being a hype man. Everything is possible, in the metaverse. All right. So most of the buildings are used to create NFT galleries, and there is always a link that you can just take you to where you can purchase those NFTs. It cannot be parsed or reset by one user entirely because it's decentralized, bringing together structures and ideologies from the real world and merging them into the virtual world. This is available for all kinds of users to take part for specific events and activities all together, built by different communities that contribute to making the evolving world grow larger. For example, galleries, exhibitions, virtual parties, games, customizable avatars, and wearables. The value of land is linked to the price of the coins associated with the metaverse. Factors that make the difference in this are: how popular is the metaverse? How are companies promoting the use of their metaverse? Are companies implementing features based on the roadmap? Is this metaverse creating new resources? Is this metaverse accessible to creators who bring their works? How easy is it to code or build an environment in the metaverse? So all these here are just the factors that can make purchasing land in metaverse to be in any metaverse or any virtual world. I'll use the word virtual worlds, all right? So to get the word in any virtual world, to be the price of the land, all right? I'll give you people a very, very, very sharp example. Some time ago, there was a kind of event by Buju Benson, right? He has an NFT project. So now, I believe most everybody here should know Buju Benson. He's a Nigerian musician. He's quite popular. So yeah, he has an NFT project, and then he did an NFT, sorry, a metaverse show just a few weeks ago. I think around Christmas, he did a metaverse show where he live streamed how he was performing. So I kind of attended the show from my laptop. You know, it felt like it was like I was really there because he was just there. You could send a text chat, you know, just as we have this chat bubble here, all right? You can just send a text chat, then he responds to you. You can also have audio conversations with him, but most of the time he was just singing chat. So we were mostly chatting. All right, so they're all, you know, the metaverse, the virtual world, you know, are just like the speck of you know, the bigger picture of what the metaverse is. And I like to refer people to watch the movie Ready Player One. If you watch the movie Ready Player One, I believe you will really understand the concept of metaverse. And also, before the end of today's class, if time is on our side, I'll just explore a few examples of these virtual worlds like CryptoVoxel. Just have a little walk around the NFT galleries there. All right. So some examples of virtual worlds are Decentraland. Where is my cursor? Decentraland, it's powered on Ethereum chain. And then we have CryptoVoxels. This one is quite popular too, but Decentraland is more popular. With Decentraland, you cannot access it with your phone. You only need to access it via your desktop browsers, all right? It's quite powered by Ethereum with friendly UI, 9 different plazas, and it's free to entry. Where you start is this central area called Genesis Plaza, blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to share this resource by the end of this class so that you can, you know, do your own research and kind of, you know, navigate this space also by yourself. So the features that are very popular in decentralized is that you can customize your avatar. That is how do I I don't know how to phrase that. So yeah, you can customize your avatar. There are wearables, what I mentioned, the digital fashion. So there are people who create digital fashion and actually sell it on the metaverse, all right? So people buy that and then put it on their avatar. The avatar is like you in the metaverse. The virtual you is a 3D item, all right? So it's a virtual you that you wear the clothes, the wearables, interactive map. There'll obviously be a map to help you navigate the whole Decentraland virtual world. Virtual reality goggles, that it accepts VR goggles, those Oculus, those big things people wear on their faces. You need to buy their token, all right? To do anything here in their metaverse, you need to buy their token. The name of their token is Mana. I don't know if you trade crypto and tokens, I'm sure you must have come across Mana one way or the other. You can link to your website, you can chat, and there's voice notes. So you can see they're hiring staff to work on paid jobs in the virtual world. For more information, blah, 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 you read this article below. So you can go ahead and do all these deep dives, all right? CryptoVoxel, this is actually my favorite virtual world because you can use it on your phone, you can use it on your PC, you know, you can access it with your phone, and it just makes it really, really amazing and very, very beautiful, all right? So on CryptoVoxel. CryptoVoxel is an intuitive metaverse also powered by Ethereum blockchain. There are of over 30 areas, including Moondeep, South, and scripting. In addition, there are 18 islands, Satoshi, blah, 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 and all that. It's a very, very beautiful, the theme is, they're like voxels, they're like box. I'm going to go into Crypto Voxel, into AfroDroid Labs, and then also go into African Museum of the Metaverse to show us how Crypto Voxels look like and how two different use cases of a metaverse land. Okay, I'll show you how what these guys use it for. The African Museum of the Metaverse, they use it for an art gallery, and AfroDroid use it for an event center to throw parties and all that. So here, their features here is that customizable avatar, the same wearables, interactive map, VR, need to buy token, link to website, chat, and voice. And Overland, it's been a while I interacted with this. I don't really enjoy their interface. So it's apparently the same thing, you know. You just also need to, you also be able to customize your avatar, get wearables, interactive maps, VR, need to buy token, and all that. Sandbox. Sandbox is actually more unique than the others. Why? Because Sandbox permits gaming. That's why we can talk about gaming finance, all right? Sandbox is focused on gaming experience. It allows creators to design assets and games and monetize them, and its marketplace, all right? Using builder software like Vox said it, virtual land is bought and sold on Ethereum blockchain with the token called SAND. So I'm very certain that this SAND token used to pop a lot on the hot trades of on Binance. It's very, very popular. It's a very, very solid token because it has a very, very solid utility. People are always playing game on Sandbox. When you log in, you get your assets, you sign into the games that you got in, you buy your crypto, you buy your assets, you get in, you play the game, and then you earn SAND token that you convert back to your convert back to Naira and Kobo or dollars, or anyhow you want to withdraw the money. But the idea is that you get to earn money as you are playing game on this particular metaverse called Sandbox. There are others like Sandbox. There are others like Sandbox, although they are not right here in this article. But Sandbox is the largest. There is Pixel Infinity. Axie Infinity. There is I think those are the games. There are games on Sandbox, all right? There is but there is this other metaverse where I work called Astra. Although we've not deployed yet on the main net, but it's the same thing we are building. We are going to have games, digital fashion, event, and art galleries. We're trying to like put everything inside one place, unlike these guys that have it different. All right, so another kind of metaverse is Meta. These guys are former Facebook that changed to they changed their name to Meta. They're building virtual worlds, or they've built virtual worlds already, and then people are really using it. I know a lot of artists that really use that Meta Quest Pro, the VR headset, to create in the virtual world a lot. It's a very, very beautiful experience, and it's a lot of opportunities too for people. You can use it. There is a lot of use cases, all right? You just put on your VR headset. You're communicating with your teammate in real time, all right? You get to see their working screen, unlike me sharing, it's just almost about the same thing that I'm sharing my screen now for you guys. But in this case, it's more immersive, okay? You're not watching it on your phone screen. You're wearing it, so it is like you are in that place right there with that person, all right? So that is what Meta have, really, really managed to develop. And they've also really tried to develop augmented reality. The same thing I mentioned, it's like Instagram filter, but the actual name is augmented reality. And they're also trying to develop their smart glasses. Okay. So now this is a comparison of, all those metaverses put together. Say we want to like compare all of them and, compare and kind of contrast them in, in terms of their utility, in terms of the barrier of entry, and in terms of the cost of getting their tokens and what have you. So that is all there. And then this is just more analytics on that, how much lands are being sold in CryptoVoxel compared to Decentraland and all that. Okay. So now you could have a question now. You could ask me a question, because I think that is the end of that section for now. So the next thing I'm going to do is to show us what metaverses, how they all, how most of them look like. Well, I'm going to take questions now on what I've said so far. All right, I need questions, please. Hello? No questions. So you guys understood everything.
Yes,
No, sir. No, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we
I'm
can hear you,
asking.
sir.
So you guys understood everything I just said, right?
No, sir, not really.
Then I was asking for you guys should ask me questions now. And then yesterday I was saying you can like just interrupt me at any point and ask me questions so that it will be interactive. Okay. So what's your question?
Okay, sir, please, how can we really access all these metaverse platforms? And for instance, if we want to just go into the metaverse platform, how can we just access them? And how can we be a part so that we can also, should I say, even in case it's going to be monetized, then how can we be a part of that benefits?
I'm not sure I really understood your question, but I think you're trying to ask how you can. I think you're trying to ask how you can access, right?
Yes.
How you can access the metaverse, right? So
yes, sir.
Metaverses, basically, all right, their website, okay? So you just input the website, and then it will take you to the virtual world, all right? So when you're there, you can, go ahead to find how you can create things or how you can contribute to whichever community that you find yourself, or whichever company is trying to build something. There are a lot of actually big multinational companies in the metaverse. Something like Nike. Nike have an NFT project, all right? So they even have their virtual worlds, all right? They build their own virtual world. That's their own metaverse. They call it pods, artifact pods, all right? I do not have any of their NFTs, so I cannot have access to any of those pods, so I can't even get in. So there are also others like Universal Studios also have a lot of assets in the metaverse and different worlds. So it's just a matter of having the link. You just click the link. Something like CryptoVoxels, you can access it with your phone, right? But something like Sandbox, you cannot access it with your phone. Okay, so there are different virtual worlds that you can access with your phone. like CryptoVoxel, Spatial.io, example of those are the examples, etc., etc. Okay, so did I answer your question, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so please, I would like to take more questions. Except you guys understand everything like this, which I doubt you do. No questions? Okay, now, so I just want to see whether you guys understood me at all, or whether or not they want me. So now I want to ask you guys, and I'm really waiting for an answer. Let's say now, for instance, I want to buy land now in Decentraland. How will I go about it?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I was asking a question. Since you guys kind of claim that you really understand everything that I just showed about metaverse, so I'm just trying to ask now, if I want to buy a metaverse land, where would I get, or where would you get it? Because me, I know where to get it. So if you want to buy it, where would you get it?
Okay, so I didn't really get everything you explained to us, but I'm going to explain what I got. I understand that in the metaverse, any metaverse space at all, if they have opportunities for you to buy anything, land or any stuff like that, you have to have their token. I think every metaverse space will have their token. So like in that meta land, you will need to have, yes, you have to have their token so that from there you can use it to buy the land, and you can also sell the land probably later on. So that is what I understood, sir.
Awesome. Yeah, that is the general ideology of it. But to make things easier for you, the place you can buy a land is an NFT marketplace. It's a marketplace. It's OpenSea, Rarible, marketplace, because in the marketplace, they sell everything on the marketplace. Hold on, let me pop my screen up again. All right. You can get it from the marketplace. All right, this is OpenSea now. Let me just show you guys this. All right, we're on OpenSea. We come to category, virtual world. Okay. Explore virtual world. Explore your sport in virtual world. See, Sandbox. This is where you buy land from Sandbox, right? The NFT marketplace. Other deeds for other side. This is a Bored Ape Yacht Club. Those very popular apes, bored apes, they're very popular. NFT World is another virtual world, all right? This is where you buy land from Decentraland, all right? This is another metaverse world. This is another world where you can buy this thing from. All right. So it's on the marketplace that you buy it. The things that you buy on the metaverse, like if you are inside the metaverse, then you now want to buy something from the metaverse. That's when you require their token, and that's when you now buy from the different outlets that will be there on their what they call it, right there inside their metaverse. All right. And even some wearables, you can get it. You can still get the wearables from OpenSea. You can still get it from marketplaces. For instance, see this Decentraland wearable. All right. See, this is another wearable. All right. This is Sandbox Assets. That means they have their wearables here too. Let's just see so that we'll be sure. So you see Sandbox Glove, Hyper Arms, helmet. So you see. I hope we are understanding. Because
yes,
yes, this is where you will buy it. It's the marketplace. The marketplace. That is the name. A marketplace. Now where everything is Alibaba of anything blockchain, anything tradable, anything at all. All right. This, you can even buy avatars. You can get anything from the marketplace. So you want to get anything, it is the marketplace that you go to, so that you not go and click a bad link. You understand? You just go to the marketplace and buy it from the secondary listing. All right. So
okay.
That's to answer that question. To answer myself. So please, you people, just go through, and just ask me what. Let me share this thing with you guys. This, although I plan to do it in the end of the entire this thing, but I need you guys to be talking with me when I'm talking back, so that it won't be like I'm in the class. I really do not like class sessions. All right. So what else would you guys like to understand further about metaverse? I'm waiting. What would you like to let's discuss. What do you understand? So like, does it interest you to use the metaverse, or to probably get the job from the metaverse? Does it interest you? Can you have a little bit conversation on the topic with someone? Can you do that? So what I'm going to do next, all right, is to just have a little bit how do I call it? Just have a little bit detour around a few metaverses, all right? Just give me a moment. I need to go find their links. You can be going, through that resource, and then if you just have any question, if any question pops in your head at any point, you can just go ahead and ask me, all right? While I try to set us up. I'm here with you guys. I was expecting maybe someone has a question by now. So, no questions?
No, no question.
So there's a question. Hello, sir.
What?
So please, I don't know. How can we be active in a meta project? Like, if a project is just coming up, how can we really be very active so that we can get all necessary, or should I say any opportunity that comes up in that particular platform?
can you be active in an NFT community, or how can you be active where?
Okay,
Or
let me see.
in an NFT project?
Sorry, so it's in a metaverse project. Yes, metaverse, not metaverse.
It's it's a it's not a really difficult thing, all right? It is like when you just find this this project. Let's say you find it on Twitter, okay? You follow them on Twitter, okay? You just follow their tweets. When they say retweet this for this, or tag 5 people to qualify for this, you understand? You tag 5 people. When they say do this, you just interact with them on Twitter. And then most times, very, very often, most of these projects get to, they have Discord servers. Discord is an app for community building, okay? So you get on their Discord. You also be active on the Discord. If they say do this task, you do this task. If they say submit your wallet address, you submit your wallet address. If they tell you jump, you jump. If they tell you squat, you squat. There's a common term for it. You just call it grinding. You just grind. Okay. You get their what do they call it? You get whitelist spots. You might even get a job to be a moderator. Moderator jobs go for something like $200 a week. You understand? So you can even get a moderator role, and then it's like the more you interact with their Twitter handle, when they launch their Discord server, you join the Discord server, you active there. They tell you invite 10 people, you find a way to invite 10 people so that you can grow your points or however they want to do it, because it always differs from one project to the other, okay? Some projects will say, they'll say tag 10 people, other people will say tag 2 people, other people will not even talk about tagging at all, you understand? So it just differs. What you have to do as a person, your job is to find the NFT project, find their Twitter, and then you start replying to their tweet. If they what do you think about it? Just reply, just interactions with them. So it's not about, there's no manual for that one, okay? It's the only thing is just follow them on Twitter, and then and also they have their Discord. You can also get on their Discord. All right, did you get me? Did I answer your question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I heard you very clear. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Is there any other question, even if it's from yesterday's classes? All right, we still have we have a lot of time. I've just been talking since. I'm so thirsty. People, talk back to me, I beg. Even if you have questions from yesterday's class, all right, I'll go over it, okay? Because I'm just trying to get into CryptoVoxel's metaverse right now. I want to enter like 2 and 3 and just set it up so that we and just kind of allow it to load so that we won't be wasting time looking at a blank screen. Even if you have questions from yesterday, okay? I'm more
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I'm here.
Please, can you help us a little bit in a practical session on how to just create and mint our own NFTs in the marketplace, if that is very possible?
I'm not sure I got it. So if I could help you do what?
Yeah, we just said that we learned how to create and mint our own NFTs on marketplaces, but I wanted if you can just help us with a brief practical on that.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll see. I'll try to do that. Although I did not prepare for that, but I'll try to do that.
Not join today. Yesterday on was the tax relief. No, yesterday parenting. The tax relief was enter my eye. I don't know what they do. So I just come out sleep.
Okay, so let me going to go over the creating of NFT thing before.
Before the exam.
Okay, let me just do this. Show you guys how this. If someone
November, and I need to go refresh.
wants my gate on, mic.
Listen to all the Zoom. It's not easy. 2 hours, 2 hours. You listen to one, it gets difficult to listen to one. You're not very good at speaking. And this one we do now. I know the ticket. I need to listen again. I know the I will say I'm not contributing.
Please, Mr. Demia, off your mic. Oh.
Oh, finally. Okay. Let me pop my screen up. Pop my screen. All right. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir, we can see your screen.
Okay. So this right here, let me see if I can even remember the control. Okay. All right. So this right here is AfroDroid's lab in crypto voxel. Right up here, all right, you can see that it's just a website. Okay, I'm going to share this location in the chat. Okay, I'll share this location in the chat. You can actually just tap it and it's going to open on your phone. All right. And then when that happens, you are going to literally see this, my guy that is flying. It's not flying. This is my guy right here that is flying now in the air. You can literally see him inside, inside, this is AfroDroid's lab, all right? So now AfroDroid is an NFT project, all right? The whole purpose of AfroDroid was, it's created by a Nigerian artist, Owuanete. He's my friend, he's an Akwa Ibomite. So he created this in mid or third quarter of 2021. The whole purpose of the NFT collection was to build a free art school for girls in Lagos. And then the NFT sold out, 10,000 NFTs sold out in 12 minutes. He made over $1 million from this NFT drop. And then he, just set this up and then built that school for those girls. And then the school is still working. The school is just there in Lagos, and really chill. The really awesome thing that Owo did for those girls. So this is Afro Droid Labs, all right? I'm the one that paused this music because it was interfering. It was interfering with our talk. So I'll just, as I said, I wanted to do a little bit detour. So just take a little bit walk, all right, outside Afro Droid Labs, inside Crypto Voxel, all right? So this right here, let me fly. So this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is Afro Droid Lab in Crypto Voxel, all right? So this area, see my cursor? This area is a parcel of land that Afro Droid bought on Crypto Voxel, okay? Since Crypto Voxel is free, we can move around. We can move around to other properties on Crypto Voxel, like this property here. All right, I'll see if it's open for us to go inside. Ew. Okay, it's open, but there's nothing inside it. It's practically empty. So this is definitely someone else's property, okay? So you can see that this entire space here is Crypto Voxel, all right? This is another parcel piece of land that someone else owns, obviously. Okay. So I wanted to mention that you guys will see the use case of metaverse. So now this is Afro Droid's lab, okay? The use case of this space now, for instance, is to do events. As we saw, that is just empty and blank inside, all right? And then there is a big screen. There is a big screen streaming directly from YouTube right there. That's what I'm watching. Okay. So now let's leave Afro Droid's lab and come to just close this link and come to this is the African Museum of the Metaverse. Here, it's written here, African Museum of the Metaverse, Crypto Voxel location. This museum, actually, the owners of this museum have other lands in other metaverses, like other deeds from Bored Apes. They have land in Decentraland, and I think this is their only structure that has been completely developed and open. The Decentraland is not open yet. If you want to go into Decentraland, you just come here or sign guest book. You can sign guest book by tapping there, and I can just sign on my wallet via my wallet that I visited today. And then it will be there on the blockchain. All right, you can just sign that I visited. All right. So if they check the Etherscan, if they check the blockchain on people that have visited this place today, you are going to see my wallet address there. All right. So you're going to come, if you want to teleport to Decentraland, that is, you don't give you a link into their Decentraland, you see. This is going to be very heavy for my laptop. Just give it a minute to load. Give it some time to load. So interesting, the technology. Really, really interesting. All right, I don't know this place that teleported me to, Sha. Okay, still the same place. Oh, is there other land in CryptoVoxel? They have another land in the same CryptoVox. I didn't even know. This is the first time I'm learning. See, we learn every day. Let me just go back. Navigation can be tedious. So you can see here that they decided to use their own for, they decided to use it for an art gallery. Unlike these guys, the Afro droids are using it for, unlike the Afro droids that are using it for show and event. So you see, if I click on any of these arts, it's going to take me to the marketplace where they are. But I'm not gonna do that. You see, art gallery, more art. See, there's literally more, just more art everywhere you go. Just art, art, art everywhere. That's a beautiful one. Okay. Let's check out the other part of the museum. See the, okay, so I think that I'll just stop there. You guys have seen how this actually looks and how it kind of feels. So back to the other parcel. So we are back to this old one. Okay. You can like literally just walk inside here. The NFTs are still loading. Everything is still loading. It can be really heavy. It can be really heavy. But anyway, that is how CryptoVoxels looks. I wanted to also go into Decentraland, but this is taking forever to load. But basically, that's just how to navigate the that's how you navigate it. All right. So I'll go to the question someone said I should practicalize it, and I like that because I believe that, you know, when you're learning NFTs and blockchain, what you're supposed to be doing is to be doing the thing and not talking the talk. It's about walking the walk, okay? It's about doing the actual thing. So now, when you come to OpenSea.io, okay, if you want to create with OpenSea, when you come here, you're going to come to where your profile is, all right? And I have everything already set up. So you can actually just settings, edit profile, and then edit the profile, and then you go ahead to edit your profile there. Mind you, it's going to be an on-chain transaction, like it's something that will not change. You won't be able to edit, you know, except you pay gas fees for it. Okay, so you now, you know, put on your name, profile image, and this and that, and all that. When you have all that set up, you're going to come back here to where your profile is. If you just hover, like, you don't have to click, you just hover here, it's going to drop down. I'm going to come to create. All right. You have to sign that. I'll come to OpenSea, blah, 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 blah. You sign it. Create new item. This is where you put in the item that you want to make as an NFT, either a picture of your art or a picture of a photography, a video, music video, or a short film, or whichever video, or maybe the art that you created is a video. An audio has your music or a spoken word or something, or a 3D model. These are the file types that are supported. All of this. Maximum of 100 megabytes. You put in the picture here, you put in the name of the art. If you have an external link, you put it right there. The description, it will be part of the contract, the smart contract will be part of the contract. So you be careful, all right? You don't make mistakes here. You come here to collections and select which collection that you want to mint it inside. In this case, I have these 2 collections. I mean, these 3 collections. These are my NFT projects. With here, my NFT project. This is an art exhibition that I had in the metaverse some 1 year ago. So you select that, and then you can actually ignore these properties, levels, and statistics. It's not that important anyway. Or you can go ahead to do it, but it's not that important actually. Unlockable content is something like a token gating feature. So in case somebody buys your NFT, the person will have access to something, just like that utility NFT that I showed you guys earlier that I bought. Okay. Explicit and sensitive content, you mark it if it is explicit. The supply is 1. The blockchain you want to mint it on, all right? Either Ethereum, I told you guys that there are lots of blockchains. So you can either do it on Ethereum, Polygon, Optimism, Solana, BNB, Avalanche, Arbitrum, and there are more actually. So after that, you click here, create NFT. When you click the create NFT, there is going to be a pop-up here. It's going to pop up from your wallet. One will be asking you, are you sure you want to do this? You sign, then the next pop-up will come. That will be the gas fees. So that's when you approve the gas fees, and then your NFTs get your pictures or your digital files get converted into NFTs, non-fungible tokens. So it's as simple as that, almost as simple as ABC. Was that clear? It's really, really easy and straightforward. I think if you just watch YouTube, in case you didn't get it, but you guys are, I'm recording this, so you can always come back and check it, and then, you know, go through it again. But if you want to create on your own contract, say you want to create on Manifold, all right? you're going to come to manifold.xyz. When you hit manifold.xyz, it's going to bring you to a home page, and you're going to do the normal thing of, you connect your wallet first. Okay, so you connect your wallet, it's taking forever. My food is cold. Okay. You connect, make sure you always read this. It's coming from studios or manifold.xyz. That's a correct website. Connecting with MetaMask, blah, 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 blah. Next. All right. Connect wallet. Connected to MetaMask. All right. You can see my name there, droidofzion.eth. That means that we're good. Okay. So this is an overview how your home. This is not how your homepage will look actually, because I've had a lot of activities going on with my manifold. So it's going to be quite different. All right. So what you do, you come to apps, and you're going to open a claim page. But before then, you're supposed to create a contract first, all right? So you come here, right here, new contract. Contract name. Contract name is the same thing as the name of the collection, all right? So you type in your contract name here. You select the type of token. I mentioned this yesterday. You mentioned the symbol. I'm sure I mentioned that too. So the ASCII mark is just a...
Hello, sir, please.
What?
Please, can you explain that ARC again, the other one again, please? Don't be offended.
This?
Yes, sir. ARC
Yes, I mentioned it now. I just said it now. ASCII mark. It is a symbol. It is a figurative representation of the art that you want to, like an image for the blockchain. So if you check the blockchain, if someone checks the blockchain and looks for the ASCII symbol, I'll just look for one of my art and try to bring that out so that you can understand me. The time is way it's so against us. All right now. So now see, for that my NFT now, all right, this is the ASCII, all right. You see, it looks like it's something, but it's part of the smart contract, okay? Does that make sense? This is what the ASCII image is. This thing, this whole place from here, all right, to here. So this whole marked place is the ASCII image, all right? It's just part of the contract, right? It's part of the contract. Okay, this is the blockchain. So you have to, just something that is just there on the blockchain. It's just, it doesn't really have any use like that. It's just for nerds. You know, when you get really deep, when you understand it further, let me say if you're in an advanced class now, you would find it a lot more interesting than I can make it to be right now. You understand? So that is how that would look. Should be clear now. To get that thing, get it is not difficult, all right? there are a lot of resources right here on Manifold, okay, on how to get all of that, okay. So if I'm going to share this docs.manifold.xyz in the chat. That's where you can find anything at all you want to do on Manifold. It's right here. You just come here, you come to this search bar here, and type in whatever you want to search for right here, and then the answer, you see different articles about it, even how to even set this whole thing up. All right. So after you put in that ASCII image, all right, you will deploy on Growly. This Growly is a test net. It's not a main net. See here, it's written here main net. Can do this and change it to Growly. And it will want to change things on my MetaMask, which you see to switch network from Ethereum network to this Growly network. Growly is just a test net for you to deploy your NFT and your smart contract. And then you now sit down and read it all over to make sure that you did not make a mistake. So if you did not make a mistake, now after you deploy on Growly, I'll show you one of my contracts that I deployed on the testnet first, okay? Can view on testnet. Okay, this is it. It was Rinkaby before they changed it to Growly. So if I click here, it will take me to the testnet, right? And this is everything I did on the testnet. So I literally just copied everything I did there and now did it and now deployed it on the mainnet address. This is how it looked, all right, in the end, okay? And I did everything and now set up royalties. So that's just part of that. So you create on and launch on the testnet first before you deploy on the mainnet. Why? Because you probably have made some mistakes, some typographical errors. You've carried L and now type it as capital I. You understand that kind of thing. So you just kind of review what you did and then you go ahead to deploy it on the mainnet. So after you deploy your contract, as I showed you, you come to where your contract is, you open the contract, then you come to where you have to mint a new NFT. So you come here. Okay, this is for. Okay, great. You come to the apps. Maybe you create a claim page, all right? Or you just create an NFT or anything that you want to do from up here. Okay, you select this thing you want to do, the contract that you want to mint on, the smart contract you want to mint on, you understand? And then you just get to do it. But all of these things that I'm talking about, okay, it's just right there on these links that I've sent to you guys. So please, you guys can go ahead and try it by yourselves. I'm going to take a few questions and I'm just going to round up for today because time is fast spent. Are we clear? Are we clear? We are just so quiet. Have you guys slept? Now don't sleep.
Yes, I know we are awake.
Okay, I was saying that is all I have to show you guys today on Metaverse, and I'll answer your questions from these classes. What? Hello? I'm talking to
sorry,
myself.
I was muted. Sorry. Hello, sir.
I can hear you, boss.
Sir, sorry, it's a mistake. I was unmuted, so it's a
Oh, so you guys don't have a question? I can like end the stream now and then go and have my dinner because it's really cool already. Are we good? Do you have questions? Asking questions. What didn't you understand? Was everything good? Yes, it was good. Can you guys do it yourselves? Or if you cannot do it yourselves, I've already shared links with you guys, or you guys have to go back home and do it by yourself. You're already at home, so just get your phones or your laptops and just try and see if you can do it yourself. Are we good? Can we call it a day? Or a night?
So we're good.
Okay, great. I guess we'll have to call it a night then. All right, it was a great time chatting with you guys. Please, I'm going to repeat myself when I don't play with your securities and just take security very, very serious. Don't click on any links that you don't know where they came from, their source, and do verify things over and over before you go ahead to connect wallet to anything. All right. So that'll be all from me. My name is Zion. Follow me on Twitter at Droid of Zion or any social media at Droid of Zion. And if you just tell me that see guy, I'm from Blueprints, I'm sure I always reply to everybody's messages right anyway. So you can like text me and we can chat more. But that's all from me. Good night.
Cool.